And the race is about to start, so let's head over to the grid.
Yep, on the grid now. Everyone's set. All 29 cars. Anderson on pole again. He had a fairly clean race last time, led the whole thing. Lucky for him. He had a great start compared to Loudon's, but Lind is on the inside. So here you go. All lights are on. They go green now, and we are off. Great start by Anderson. Lind, not great start. Van Buren coming right alongside Lind. They're back side by side behind between Scott and Loudon's. Now what's going to happen is we had contact between Loudon's and Scott. Scott having to go across the grass, but they continue to keep it going the right way around the track. Everyone else seeming to... Ooh, and Lovett is having a bit of a mowing the grass. Contact between, who is that? Pavlovic and Makalowski and Matthews. All sorts of Constantine are affecting here as they head into turn 4 or 5 now fairly cleanly. Also, I see no cars lagging. No yellow flags have been reported yet by the system. Everyone getting onto the bridge just fine, it seems. So an uneventful first lap. So far it's halfway done. The chicane here on the back side of the track will be another key point. Also heading at the end of the bridge stretch here, a couple of cars side by side. Wilkinson and Keogh side by side. Keogh doing a wise thing and backing off and letting Wilkinson ahead. That was for 16th position. Let's see what else. Andre Jurda and Maliki nose to tail as they head through. Now what's going to happen is they head through the chicane. Someone is knocked some of the tires out of the way, but everyone still seems to be on all fours. A few cars getting it off into the grass. Everyone having a bit of time to calm down and somewhat think about what they've done. Anderson leading lap 1 over Lind, and Van Buren third. So a calm first lap overall compared. Oh, someone's off. Who's that? Who's off?
Car 88.
Diaz has gone off. Diaz is also
Marquez
off.
has gone off as well.
Kevin Burns is off. This is a big one, I see.
Oh! Yeah. Oh, more contact. Diaz has been smashed and everyone is smashing into them.
Big smash. Here we go at turn 5 again.
It was Maleki that went up onto the hill and came back down.
Another person. They're not obeying yellow flags again. This is ridiculous. If there's a yellow flag out, don't go full throttle. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've caused another huge accident. It's ridiculous.
It was Marquez who just drove into a stationary car way after the incident.
That is unacceptable driving.
Yep. Everyone, fortunately, they're staying on all fours, but
Alamanis is
major carnage.
Wilkinson off down at the run into the final hairpin.
Yep, just getting
he's gonna
back
come in
together.
front of someone! Oh, he's got hit!
That is unbelievable.
Wilkinson coming in front of everyone! There's cars off again! Wilkinson trying to rejoin the track when there are cars coming. Not the best idea.
I really don't understand that. It looked like he lagged for a moment, and as he lagged, he appeared in the task of Maliki, sorry, and
I didn't see any lag. He just drove straight onto halfway across the track, which was total idiocy.
Yeah, nothing else can be used to describe that.
I hate to really call down anyone like that, but just to be honest, there is nothing other than complete, utter, ludicrous idiocy being shown by some people after getting through. Car 31 is under investigation, but
quite rightly.
Quite indeed, but the rejoining car, it's their responsibility to not interfere, and he quite clearly interfered with several cars. 3 or 4 cars I saw were held up very unduly by him, but complete lunacy even, as it all just went to crap, quite frankly, on lap 2.
And a drive-through penalty for Chris Wilkinson, which, to be honest, is getting off quite lightly for that. But a punishment nonetheless.
Yeah, it's certainly a punishment. Right, just a note to everyone watching the stream, if you had some issues watching the stream at any point during the race, later on in the evening we'll have all of these races on demand so you can watch again and again to your heart's content, and there shouldn't be any lag on the minors. So just if you're having a few issues, then don't worry, you'll be able to watch them again. Right, just watching number 19.
Yeah, getting around Yukovic. And oh, contact! De Jong and Yukovic off into the grass, and Cherkashin collecting 2 positions. They both shut the wall hard on the outside. De Jong still had the position, but contact between Yukovic and De Jong, and Cherkashin, Atkinson, and Vuitton collecting.
Cherkashin's over
on
at
that.
the hairpin again.
Cherkashin has rolled again.
And he's off in the beach. Wait,
And
he's
he's on
right
his
side up, so
4 wheels.
he's stuck in the beach. Will he be able to pull it out? He is getting out fairly easily. 4-wheel drive on the FXR, I do believe.
Yeah, unfortunately we missed that one.
Yeah,
TV director because of, well, his name moved down the list so quickly. Oh, there's a number of cars.
that's the 2 Greek virtual racing cars.
Big
coming
Shamazel in
together.
turn. Oh, and people. Oh, 2 more cars coming in fairly full clip. Heading in turn 1, some more of this. Meanwhile, up at front, let's go up to the front real quick and see some normalcy. Anderson, Lind, Van Buren, Loudons, Scott having a clean race. Dolezal, Atkinson also fairly clean race. Oh, and roller. De Jong is rolled. De Jong is upside down outside of turn 6, 7 area. That will be a safety car if he stays on track. Indeed, safety car should be deployed momentarily.
How did he manage that?
No, he's joined spectators.
He should not be doing that.
No, he should not indeed do that. He should indeed not do that. But we will stay green.
Yep, De Jong rolled, joining spectators is against the rules. You're supposed to stay on track until you're asked to spectate. And there would have been a safety car, but there will not be a safety car now. Well, the safety car's driving up the pit, but it's not been deployed.
Right there going, someone else is going to be upside down, and we will have a safety car at the rate everyone
The
has
safety
been
car's
going
on track.
so far.
The safety car's on track. Oh no, that's not a safety car. What's that?
Where?
That's not a safety car. It looks like the safety car.
Jeez.
That's David Novak going out the pits.
Yeah. They look similar, I'm sorry.
Cherkashin upside down at the chicane. That will definitely be a safety car if he does not spectate. Which he has.
He has.
Race control telling you to spectate.
Well, that was after he spectated.
Yeah, what? I don't understand, because usually you're supposed to cause a safety car, but obviously they're trying to avoid a safety car in this race. Cherkashin has gone through the chicane in that same way every lap of every race and every qualifying session. He's gone on the curbs, got on 2 wheels, and he's rolled about 5 million times, to be honest. And he still didn't learn, and he eventually rolled it again.
Now that might be not a good thing to just tell him to spectate before pulling out the safety cars. That might let people say, "Oh, I can push, and I don't want to cause a safety car." Might make him take unnecessary risks.
And
so
when you have,
hopefully the admins will take the chance. I think a lot of these people need a safety car just to be told to calm down.
Yeah.
Boljevich has just hit the wall after the exit of the chicane. I was just about to say that Chris Wilkinson as well off.
Dolezal sliding through the turn, but she keeps going.
Atkinson making a pass here, and Bitan behind him getting past Dolezal. And they're side by side now.
What you have
Dolezal
missed
on the
is a
left.
pass by Ruud van Buren for second on Lind.
Oh, so we have
Bolshevik is off, and he is spectated. Now Van Buren has gotten around Lynn for second, and I hope some of these people have been spectating just because they spun. I hope there's some heavy penalties on, because that is indeed against the rules. But that is just my opinion as a race commentator. Ooh, bit of Bit of chaos here for 13th, 14th, 15th with Diaz. Now Kagas and Fori as they head side by side. Fori trying to get around Kagas. Kagas getting a bit wrong through the final turn.
Yep, looking at him now. Kagas trying to go right round the outside of the first part of the corner. He makes contact with Fori, but they all right. They managed to get through just about. I know it's easy to say that drivers aren't doing what they should be as from a commentator's point of view. You're not in the car, but really, there is some quite immature driving going on. But here's some mature driving. Dolezal versus Bitton. This is a good battle. They're not making too much contact, so let's hope it stays this way. This is a battle for 7th position. Dolezal in 7th. He's the red car. The green and orange car of Bitton is right behind. They're just falling away slightly.
So we're about halfway through this, and I see might start to calm down.
Bitton gets through. He's just got side by side with Dolezal, but doesn't actually quite manage it. Just a bit of contact. Dolezal pulls across to the left, blocking the slipstream. Good driving there. Stay clean, and they'll have to head on to another lap to see if they can continue this battle. Through turn 1, Dolezal jumps over both curbs. Bitton actually cuts the corner there, the second part. But that's not the worst piece of driving we've seen today.
At the rate we've had some stuff, I would almost let some cutting off with the slap on the wrist compared to some other penalties I would give for some things I've seen on this track. I would hope that the admins would get everyone silent during the break between race 2 and 3 and tell them to calm down. But as we watch Bitton try to get around Dolezal, Bitton gonna try around the outside. No, has to let off as they head into Dolezal getting it loose, and Bitton also getting it a bit sideways, and that's gonna let Kim André catch up. He's gonna try and get around Bitton. So now it's gone from a 2-car battle to a 3-car battle.
It's going to a 4-car battle. Keo's right behind.
Keo's going to come on the inside! 3 wide and turn! Contact! That's going to end in tears for Bitton! He's going to touch Jordan. Ooh! Almost contacted Jordan and made him spin. And Bitton, the big loser in that, losing 4 positions in that skirmish. And Jurkovic right behind Keo. Keo behind Jordan. So Jordan has gone up to 10th, or 8th, excuse me. But just amazing action here all around.
They are of course fighting for the reverse grid in the 3rd race. Atkinson in 6th is only one guaranteed to be near the front. The others further back could be on pole if their number comes up.
Indeed so, yes. I'm just cringing at the thought of that. So calm down a little bit for that battle for 7th. They're just a bit more spread out now.
And Maliki and Pavlovic and Lovett having a battle. Here, contact between Pavlovic and Lovett as they head to turn number 8. Ooh, and holding up Maliki a bit, but a bit of contact, but they keep it going straight, thankfully. But what hasn't happened in this race so far? It's just been a lot of things happening. We haven't had much time to catch our breaths again.
Almaraz goes off, hits the barrier for the umpteenth time today, but he continues on his way. Marquez just having a go at Chris Ford. Chris Ford, the Scottish man, just being attempted to be passed.
The Scotsman, you mean?
Yeah, that's the one. The Scotsman, not the Scotland man. But back at the midfield, or the front midfield, Dolezal in 7th place is being harassed by Gerd in one of the other Sonic Realms cars. There were 4 of them in this race. Gerd being the top of those 4. Just following Dolezal.
And meanwhile, back at the ranch, as it were, Anderson has been all by himself out front. He's got the cleanest car, I think, on the track so far. Yeah, no damage for him, it appears. Same would go for Van Buren and Lind and Loudon's. Nolan looks like to be clean. Also, yeah, these top 5 just doing their thing, getting just getting there, doing what they should do. They've been avoiding all this chaos and carnage. Jason Lovett having bashed up his car a little bit, obviously a bit of a smash in the final chicane, but with 7 laps to go, or excuse me, 6 laps to go, there's still plenty of time for anything to happen.
Yeah, I'm just watching Lovett. He just leaped over the curbs through turn 1 again, totally cutting the corner and just starting to lose it as well with Chris Wilkinson behind him. Chris recovering from his enormous accident and then drive-through penalty because of it. He's one to watch out for, I think. He's 20 seconds in. There are only 24 cars left in the race. We've lost 5 drivers from this race.
And Martin Meyer, who disconnected after the first race.
Yeah, I counted him in that, or didn't count him in that even. Bit of an bit of a inside team battle here. Lind versus Loudons. Renesis Racing, or Renesis something, in these cars. But a much closer battle here.
And Jurda pushing Dolezal, just waiting for a chance to come through. Dolezal getting a little wide, so you're gonna get around the inside. They're side by side. Dolezal having let back. Keogh's gonna come on the inside. Almost contact, a bit of contact there. Keogh staying back, but Dolezal's gonna get a good run on Jurda over the bridge. On the outside, who's gonna let go? Will Dolezal get it? Jurda, ooh, having let go, and he'll put it just a couple wheels almost onto the grass. Keogh is also right on the back bumper. Close racing. Great battles here for 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Keogh hounding Jurda. Jurda getting ahead of Dolezal for a little bit, but then very quickly the formation returned back to normal as they all head over the curves in the chicane again. And Jurda right back on Dolezal again. And contact in the back between Yukovic and Keogh.
It is now a 6-car battle here for 6th place. Incredible stuff. Classic touring car racing going on here. This is good. Just looking at them, I'm not sure who to look at right now. Dolezal lumps across the curb. He's followed by Diaz, Faree, Kagash, Marquez.
And Jurda trying to hard late braking, so side by side through turn 5. Jurda getting around Dolezal. Will he be able to keep it? Keogh now on Dolezal. Will Keogh be able to come on the inside? No! Oh, Keogh almost rolls it. Keogh on 2 wheels. He's off into the wall on the outside. He's going to lose massive positions. So Keogh back to 11th, at least 12th now, maybe 13th as he comes up in front of the Fora. So back to 13th for Keogh from 9th. Dolezal now, along with Yukovic. Baton also behind and Diaz behind. So Dolezal holding in 8th position right now ahead of Jurda. But then it's Dolezal, Yukovic, Baton, and Diaz. Novak is also tagging along for the ride. He's not in the same lap as them. Almost a little bit of lag, I think, there. But Diaz is bouncing over the curves. Baton and Yukovic and Dolezal are all right on top of each other, heading across to start another lap.
One thing you have missed in that battle for 7th was that Rudy Van Buren has now taken over the lead. Enerson has front left damage and obviously lost the lead, is down to 5th.
Oh my goodness me! Enerson is in 5th position. Yeah, you're right. He has had an accident somewhere and Rudy Van Buren has taken the lead. There he is. Well, who'd have thought of that? We've been watching this epic battle
for second between Lind and Loudons. Lind and Loudons side by side heading at the end of the bridge. They almost touch. Loudons gets off. He's sideways, but he'll keep it straight, and he has gotten second from Lind.
That was teammate contact there. That's not in the script. They're not supposed to hit each other, but they just have.
There is no script today, Michael.
Well, I think there should be.
Oh, bit
What
of
script
contact.
were you given?
Yeah, something's happened here. Baton and Diaz falling back a little bit from the battle with Dolezal and Yukovic. This is absolute chaos, and to quote Passingham, he would call this confusing. Jason Levitt is spun out of turn 5. Jason Levitt is spun, exiting turn 5, getting up on the curbs a little bit. He'll be attempting to recover quickly. Ooh, will he be able to stay out of it? Now he has recovered fairly cleanly, doing a bit of a donut turn there, but he'll continue through. Lind and Nolan Scott is right on the back bumper of Dennis Lind now. This is for the final podium spot in this race, but also Loudons is up there, so if Loudons makes a mistake, Lind and Nolan will be on there, or if Lind makes a mistake, then Loudons and Nolan can run away. Nolan getting in the slipstream on the bridge. Nolan's going to try to come around the outside, heading into turn number 9. Will he be able to get? What will happen here? Who will? They both hold it. Still side by side. Now contact scouts off. Nolan's off. Nolan's off. He's lost one position.
Oh, good lord.
And Anderson and Lind are still battling.
Now Anderson trying to regain positions. And like someone's off up there ahead. I couldn't tell who that was.
Jason Lovett.
That's Lovett.
Lovett is off again. So Lind and Anderson now trying to battle. Nolan, bad luck for Nolan, but he's back to 5th, so no major position loss. Van Buren collecting good points over Nolan, but once again, absolute chaotic action here with 2 on the final lap now.
Van Buren with a 5-second lead, which he's gained while all the others have been battling behind him.
Yep,
as they come across the line now.
8th position.
Yep, Dolezal has hit Libyan and Baton and Diaz. Diaz almost on there. Who's gonna? Ooh, bit of shortcutting going on there. Baton, no, almost overtake. Oh, almost touches. Then they all collect up, almost contacting, right nose to tail. Very close action as they head through turn 5. Libyan contacts Dolezal. Dolezal spins, or he's off the track. She's off the track. No, there. So Diaz is up to 8. That's how it's on the side almost. Yukovic almost
on 2 wheels.
This is just unbelievable. Just
Van Buren is coming out of the final turn. He'll come to win. So he'll win. Battle between Lind and Loudons as they have the lapped car to get around. Looks like Loudons will take 2nd and 3rd. But let's go to watch Dolezal and the rest of this battle. Baton is still behind Dolezal. Baton's going to try side by side around heading to the chicane. Are they going to touch? Almost contact. And Baton outbraking Dolezal into the chicane. Now Baton's going to try to hold
for the final point.
Dolezal side by side with Fura, so Dolezal and Fura side by side.
Oh, does he? He doesn't get through. It's a 0.01 gap for 11th position. Dolezal gets it. Just unbelievable.
Absolute chaos in the end of this race. And oh, by the way, Van Buren won.
What did I say about self-preservation?
Oh my goodness. What has not happened in this race?
Someone else who we failed to mention was Jack Atkinson in 6th even.
6th,
so
he had an under the radar
at one
race
point,
too.
Yeah, at one point Dolezal was catching him, gained a 2nd a lap, and then he got held up in a big battle. So Atkinson managed to stay out of trouble and collect 6th.
But I'm here. There were cars all over the place on the last lap. Wow. So, if we can get the results up, Mr. Joe, I hope you're listening still. Get some results up here so everyone can see really what the finishing order is. we're hoping the TV director will clear, but I don't know. Oh, Passingham, would you please take a generic camera? But gonna have a look at the results here. And there we go. So Van Buren winning by about 7 seconds over Loudons, and then Lind in third, Anderson fourth, Nolan Scott going from fourth to fifth there with that incident. Atkinson, very quiet race, finishing sixth for him. Kim Andrew-Gerard seventh, Phil Diaz eighth, Ben Keogh ninth, and Baton 10th. Still plenty more results to come.
Just while you're reading out the results there, the reason why Anderson was so far down, as he just told us, was that his screen went blank for 6 seconds, so obviously he hit the wall. He was down into fifth by the time we got round to turn 4, so obviously happened quite early in the lap, or at the very last corner.
Dolezal in 11th, Forey in 12th, Yukovic 13th. That great battle for that area there. Kigas in 14th, Marquez 15th, Jason Matthews 16th, Chris Ford 17th, 18th Malachy, 19th is Pavlovic, and Almaraz in 20th. Amazing racing going on in these positions, even though often fairly, just to be perfectly blunt, it was idiotic early on.
I think the stream is down a little bit. Yeah, the stream is down.
Yeah.
Working perfectly here.
Still putting out.
Is it?
Just your epic fail connection, Michael.
Yeah, it's still stream's still there. So Pers is finished 21st, Wilkinson 22nd, and 23rd was David Novak. But wow. Still waiting to hear what the reverse will be. So the top 7 will be reversed. So Kim Andrew-Gerard will start first, Jack Atkinson second, Nolan Scott third, Anderson fourth, Lind fifth, sixth will be Loudons, and Van Buren will be starting 7th. So we will see some epic racing coming up here shortly, I expect.
Yeah, I think the riot act needs to be read to some drivers here in between. So let's hope it's a bit cleaner next time.
Yep, so we'll take a break, give everyone time to cool down, and be back. So Epic Race 3 definitely coming up. So we'll be back with more from the iCON Touring Car Championship Round 3 from Fern Bay Gold Reversed. We'll be back soon, guys.